Hey, Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2022 love reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Libra and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are single, maybe you are partnered up, or maybe you're just going through an emotional or physical pause at this time, we'll take a look at it all. So just a friendly reminder, Libra, these are general messages. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so showing up right away in the position of your recent past. This can be your distant past as well. It's the past in general, but I feel like you've had a breakthrough here, Libra. You had the cardinal, which talks about messages from spirit. So what this is telling me here is that you've been getting some really deep messages from your higher self, from your angels, from your guides in the past here about how to move forward in your love life. Now, it doesn't matter here if you are single or if you are currently partnered up. You've had an epiphany. You've had a few aha moments about how you can move forward, how you can open yourself up. For some of you, you've really been doing the inner work and working on self-love, working on compassion, making yourself a better version of you. They're telling me here that you are coming into the person that you would want to be with, you would want to date, that you would want to enjoy the company with. So what I feel for you here is you've been doing a lot of, again, praying, a lot of maybe even meditating here, because they are giving me a little bit of a hermit energy for you. But I feel like you've been going inward, Libra, and doing some deep soul searching here in the recent past and figuring out what it is that you want out of your love life. What kind of people you want to attract, what kind of relationship you want to sustain if you are currently in one, and how you can make the steps and improve not only yourself, but improve everything around you as well. So they're telling me internal shifts will be improving your outer reality when it comes to love. So in the present moment, we have the dandelion, which is really beautiful here, Libra, because it says you're planting seeds. So what this is saying here is some of you may be getting into a relationship in the month of March if you are currently single, or you are really planting the seeds for energy alignment. So what that means is your energy is finally coming to a place where you've been doing the work, you've been loving yourself first, and that's what you will be attracting, because they are talking a bit about control and a bit about codependency possibly in the past, but I feel like there's new growth here with the dandelion, and there's new seeds being planted. There's something rich, there's something blossoming here for you in the future, or coming into the future, because we have the wheel. So the wheel says that things will be moving forward for you, especially if you felt like there was stagnancy or if things were just stuck. Some of you, they're showing me moving forward and then the wheel falling off. And then you having to wait for a while for maybe some healing to take place, and then maybe to fix that wheel and then to try to get going again. So this could be a relationship that you're currently in here, Libra, where you just feel like at times you're moving forward and then you're stalling or stopping for a while, moving forward, stopping. And with every relationship, Libra, you're going to have ups and downs here because relationships are work. But what they are saying here, whether you are single or you are in a relationship or even partnered up here, you will be moving forward with your decisions. You will be moving forward in your relationship here. I feel like a lot of you are planting the seeds to bring new energy in. So let's dive into your reading here, Libra, and see what is showing up for you in the month of March. What is the heart of the matter for Libra? They're telling me here, Libra, that you're planting the seeds that is actually going to affect your love life for the next they're giving me 5 to 10 years that can really transform. And it doesn't mean that you're going to meet somebody and it's only going to last for 10 years, but it's saying here that you may be doing something that is going to affect your future self in the next 5 or 10 years in a really huge way. So this is exciting for you, Libra. What do we have here? We have the Ace of Fire showing up. Beautiful. Ace of Wands. This is the energy that you're coming into in March. The Ace of Wands is one of the best cards, Libra, that you can have in love. It's about chasing your dreams, a passionate new beginning. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling creative. You're feeling like you have a new sense of purpose here, especially with the planting seeds, because this is about new beginnings as well. The Ace is about new beginnings. So if you are in a current relationship here, you're reigniting that fire. If you are currently single, I do see new energy coming in for you. There could be a lot of sexual chemistry between you and a new person, or between you and your partner. But let's clarify and see what this Ace of Wands is all about. Let's take a look here. I love the Ace of Wands because it definitely says you are willing to put in the work. You're willing to chase your dreams, and you're putting a lot of passion behind it here. And what do we have? We have the Lovers and the Four of Swords. So there's a little bit of rest needed for you this month. Maybe even rejuvenation here, because the Four of Swords talks about healing. It talks about self-love, but more importantly, it talks about a sense of renewal. So I love this because there is love showing up in your energy here in the month of March. Now, the Lovers card can be about a choice. And like I spoke of earlier, whatever choices and decisions that you plant those seeds for in the month of March are really going to affect you for the next, 5 to 10 years for you. The Lovers card is about a very important partnership. It's about, could be twin flame, soulmate energy. It's about a perfect match where the two of you come together, the feelings are mutual, and this is a very important soul contract. But there is healing that needs to be done here, either between you and another person, or that you are working on yourself. And once you come out of this renewal period is when you will have a choice to open your heart up here. So I really love this showing up because, again, there's a sense of you really going inward. And I feel like you've been doing the work, especially when this cardinal shows up here for you, Libra. So there's a time of maybe even getting away, maybe even taking some downtime, like I said with that hermit energy earlier. But you will have a choice this month to open your heart and to heal what is, mend, so you can move forward. I feel like that is your only choice. Even though there's always a flip side to everything, Libra, I feel like you will put in the work. I feel like you are very determined to move forward this month. So this is really good for you. Let's take a look and see what possible challenges may be crossing you this month and how we can help you, Libra, navigate through them. All right, we have the Page of Earth. Okay. So something may be coming to an end or a stop here. It could be an end of an old way of thinking. Maybe it's an end of a pattern, an end of a relationship, because the Page of Earth, as the challenge here, says that there's a stall, because in the upright, moving forward, it's slow yet steady results. And I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy and effort into either yourself or a relationship. And now you're saying, I've done all that I can do in this direction. Now it's time for me to take a new turn. So I feel like you're planting the seeds here in a new area of love. Whether, again, this is a piece of yourself, this could be many pieces of yourself, or you are giving up an old belief, an old pattern, or maybe you're just leaving the past in the past and you're ready to move forward in a new direction here. You're not hanging on to resentment. You're not hanging on to bitterness, anger, pain. You're finally ready to open yourself up. And that's what that choice card with the Lovers is all about here for you. Let's take a look and clarify this Page of Earth, which is also the Page of Pentacles. Spirit, what do we have here for Libra? They're also giving me the name quite strongly, Cherise. So if that is your name, please take it as it resonates. Maybe a person that's in your energy. Maybe it's your lover, your partner. Maybe it's somebody helping you out at this time. Knight of Swords showing up to clarify the Page of Earth here. So when the Knight of Swords does show up here, this talks about not acting too quickly. Don't shut something down. Don't make an impulsive or rash decision, Libra, but really feel through your feelings and move forward with intuition. Don't let complete logic take over is the challenge for you this month, because you may be very headstrong. I feel like you want to be impulsive at times and you want to bring more clarity to your life. But this is saying make sure you are checking all of your I's and, you know, making sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, so to speak. Make sure all your ducks are in a row before you make an important decision in your life. So the Knight of Swords here is saying don't rush into something that maybe has stalled, okay? Even though you have new beginnings here, which will be very beautiful, there will be forward movement. The challenge here is just don't be rash and maybe let things flow naturally, because the Page of Earth, again, this is slow and steady results. So I feel like you will be moving in a brand new direction, but this is saying don't stop completely. Don't stop the self-healing. Don't stop putting energy into a relationship, or don't put up your wall because maybe you have one bad Tinder experience. I mean, this is about you continuing to move slowly but forward and making progress along the way. Don't just give up on something because it may not look the way that you want it to look, because it's in divine timing here. And Spirit has a better plan than maybe you thought you had for yourself here, Libra. So let's take a look and see what is below you. What is the foundation here? Three of Cups. Three of Cups here. So this does talk about celebration. The Three of Cups can be about family. It can be about socializing. But for some of you, this can be a love triangle or just feeling left out in the category of love. So I am getting that there will be a celebration for some sort of renewal when it comes to maybe feeling left out, or a third party or a love triangle that you may have been in here, Libra. Maybe the Three of Cups isn't always the card of, you know, interference, but I am getting for some of you, you may have felt like an outsider. So whether you are single or currently in a relationship or just taking a pause or a separation, there was something that may have interfered with this relationship. But I feel underneath it all, you do have the renewal card, the Four of Swords. So I feel like you're healing from whatever this third party energy was for you in the past. Now, this could be, again, if you are single, maybe you just felt left out in the cold. Maybe you just felt like you weren't going to find love. Maybe you were in a relationship and somebody chose either another person or their work, their family. I mean, it could be anything. They're also giving me, for some of you, somebody could have been into gambling, and that's kind of far out there here. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but somebody was into gambling is what I'm hearing here. So that could be a third party as well. It doesn't always have to be a person, but I feel like you're celebrating getting past this energy here, Libra. So let's take a look and clarify this Three of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups. What you're doing is you're emotionally evolving, Libra. Kudos to you. You are celebrating, not hanging on to this past pain, not hanging on to whatever the Three of Cups represented for you in the past here. So the King of Cups is somebody who is very supportive, very emotionally intelligent, but he also doesn't let his emotions rule his life any longer. He's done the work. He's come a long way. And you can see in this picture here that the sharks are below him. So absolutely has he struggled with his emotions, but he's finally evolved to a point where he's holding his ship above water and he's saying, you know what? I got this. I'm on top of this. I am going to do what is best for me. And I'm not going to let these sharks drag me down. I am in control of my emotions here. So this is really beautiful for you, Libra, because some of you, they're telling me some of you may have been quite emotional about a situation, or you may have had, bouts of maybe even depression, anxiety, or obsessive thinking about something that has happened. Maybe we're replaying a pattern over and over here. But let's take a look and dive into the recent past here and see how it may be affecting your future. Okay, we have the Fool card, which is good. However, I feel like you've tried and tried and tried again. So for those of you that are single, you may have put yourself out there, and that rejection or that failure, that isolation with the Three of Cups may have stung a few times, because I feel like there was that stuck energy with the wheel where at times you would start to move forward, you'd have a new beginning, and then something would, boom, pull out the rug from underneath you. But I do feel for you, you're finally getting past this Fool energy and you're on to the manifesting stage of finally moving forward. You've taken the leap of faith here is what I feel for you, Libra. You're finally ready and your energy is aligning to this fresh start and this chance. Instead of just planting the seeds here in the future, you're finally ready to manifest whatever sort of love that you want here in your life. Let's take a look and clarify this Fool card. Spirit, what do we have here for Libra? Thank you. Knight of Cups. Yeah. You may be out searching for love here with the Knight of Cups, or somebody may have made a love offer to you here in the past. And that's kind of what I was getting with this Fool energy. Like I said, either you opening up, even if it didn't work here, or if you had to stop and go is what they're giving me. Or if you were single, you were trying to open up your heart, but they're telling me a lot of you were focused on other things. So some of you may have been actually, even with this 3 of water energy, you may have been socializing, maybe just being with your friends, possibly working, celebrating other areas of your life here. So the Knight of Cups comes in, and this is you finally being ready to open up. So I'm excited to see what is coming in for you. What is above you? What is the potential here? The opportunities. All right. King of Air, Gemini energy here. Okay, I love the King of Air. However, the King of Air here can be very logical, very in his head. And this is also your energy as well. I mean, Libra, Aquarian, Gemini energy, it's air. It is about communication, but it's also at times the King of Air, doesn't always wear his heart on his sleeve. This is somebody who can be very logical, can be very routine. He's very intelligent and a lot of people respect him, but sometimes he doesn't open up as much. This is about you being affectionate, being more affectionate here. You may be attracting a King of Air into your life where you're working together on how to create more affection. Some of you, this could be somebody brand new, an air sign, and it's very important that communication is key between the both of you, whether this is somebody new or somebody you currently are with. And it doesn't have to be an air sign, but I feel like somebody is ready to come in and take action. Okay, so this is really beautiful. So I do feel the King of Air energy is ready to come in here and take action towards you, Libra. And this is great because this could also be your energy stepping up into your power and you taking action, because you can see here that the Knight of Wands is moving forward. They are actually leaping through this ring of fire and they're saying, get me out of the past. I'm done, and done. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to attract the love that I want. I'm ready to have the relationship I want here. So I feel like either you or somebody in your energy here is willing to kind of jump through hoops to really make something move forward, make something grow here, planting the seeds with you. So I do like this energy, Libra. Let's take a look and see what's showing up for you here in the near future. Page of Fire, some news, some exciting news at that. Page of Fire is the Page of Wands. So this is new energy coming in for you, Libra. So yes, this King of Air, somebody who, is experienced, somebody who's knowledgeable. The King of Swords is somebody who's great at talking, and they may be, a great communicator, but they're very straight to the point here. And they're going to say, Libra, I like you. I want to move forward with you. I'm willing to do what it takes. And the Page of Air, the Page of Fire here, Page of Wands is the offer. Now this is about new energy, getting something off the ground with a lot of enthusiasm. This is receiving very good news. I feel like you are finally hitting that creative spark on the head here, because you do have the Ace of Wands showing up in your energy. And this is that news. Some of you are going to hear something really exciting, really adventurous here. But there's something that you're getting off the ground, because you can see here that these seeds have been planted with the dandelion. So the seeds have been planted, but now they're dispersing into the air. And again, you are an air sign, Libra. You have another air sign coming in here for you, but also you're doing something quite exciting this month. So I love this. Some of you may be even taking a trip. Some of you may be going someplace exotic. Let's take a look and clarify this Page of Wands. What do we have here for Libra? Page of Wands. The Sun. Yeah, there it is. You taking a trip to someplace sunny. But the Sun card is about public recognition and fame. So you're being really noticed at this time. You may get a couple of love offers if you are single, Libra. There's a lot of happiness and sunshine in your life. This is about abundance, vitality, success. It's about feeling good. It's about enjoying your life and sharing it with those that you love as well. So I feel like if you've been wanting clarity, or if you have been stuck again in whatever that wheel was in the past, that was a stop and go energy, you're going to see bright days ahead. Bright days coming in here is what I'm seeing for you. This is really beautiful, Libra. Let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself this month. What are you telling yourself in regards to love? There's the Hermit energy I spoke of in the beginning. So this is good, because even though sometimes the Hermit can feel like loneliness or feel like isolation, or, you know, sometimes the Singles card, taking a little bit of a break, what I'm getting for you is taking a break from either drama, Libra, taking a break from, could be social media, it could be friends, it could be family. I feel like you're going inward this month and really doing some wonderful things for yourself. For those of you that are maybe coupled up, you may be taking something to the next level and disappearing for a few days or a week or two with your lover here. But the Hermit energy is about you gaining knowledge. It's about solitude, just a temporary time out to kind of get everything back the way it should be, getting those ducks in a row. Like I said earlier, it's doing some soul searching, maybe even some deep meditating and gaining the wisdom here, because you don't want to move forward and you're willing to do whatever it takes to leap forward, go through that ring of fire and move into the forward movement here in the future. You don't want to take the past with you is what I'm hearing here. You're ready. So the Hermit energy does, again, talk about just a little bit of a time out for you. Get away. Take a vacation. Get your feet in the sand. Let that sunshine illuminate on you. So again, I am getting the energy, especially mid to the end of March for some of you, where you may be taking just a little bit of a getaway here. Let's take a look and clarify. For others of you, if you are single, I do feel like you are just doing a few things inward. Even though you're being illuminated and you're shining and you're magnified and a lot of people are trying to contact you, you may get a little bombarded by all of this energy coming towards you, Libra, because maybe it's something you're not quite used to, or maybe you just say, whoa, this is a lot of energy. I'm feeling quite intuitive, quite empathic. I just need to catch my bearings for a day or two. I'll respond later. Because we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse here. So this is wonderful, because it says if you've been feeling left out in the cold, or if you've been withholding some sort of affection here, it's about you opening up here. Make sure you don't completely isolate, or if you do feel like that you need some downtime, make sure that you let other people know. Make sure you're communicating this month for yourself, Libra. And if you need that time, give yourself that time. But I feel like this is about opening yourself up to the new love coming in for you. Let's take a look and see what's going on in your environment. What is showing up here for Libra in their environment here? Their external surroundings. Let's take a look and see what we have for Libra. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. This is good though, because this does talk about getting past that pain I spoke of earlier. So the Three of Swords talks about healing. It talks about forgiveness. It does talk about facing the problems of maybe some sort of loss, maybe third-party energy, heartbreak. But remember, rejection is God's protection here, Libra. So the Three of Swords, I feel, is that energy that you're really trying to get away from. You don't want to be hurt. And some of you, you may be shutting your affections down, but it's the universe here is saying keep yourself open. Show yourself love, kindness, and compassion here, because you are getting past something that was challenging for you in the past here, because we do have those messages from Spirit. And I feel like you did go through an aha awakening moment for yourself. Let's take a look and clarify this Three of Swords. So a lot of times, you know, especially when the Three of Swords does show up, a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to get my heart broken. But with the surrounding cards here, I feel like you already have here, Libra, or I feel like you've already felt left out, or you've already felt abandoned or rejected, or you've already gone through, okay, you're showing me the Devil here. Yeah, so you've already went through some obstacles, some challenges. Let's take a look. I am going to read these cards that just flew out. So first of all, the Six of Cups came out here, and the Six of Cups can be about somebody from the past or something in the past, and that's what I was just talking about here, the card of nostalgia. So you're healing something here that was painful and hurtful to you, and now you're planning your future, and you're saying, all right, where do I go from here? How can I better my life? How can I bring more sunshine, abundance, and love to my energy? You're releasing the burdens that you've been carrying here with the Ten of Wands. Releasing, because you were carrying a lot here in the past, I feel, but you're finally planting new seeds to move forward. And what do we have? Yeah, you're moving on. I like this, because this is Six of Swords is actually one of my favorite cards, because it says that you're leaving the past in the past and you're going through, Libra, a spiritual transition or journey to something better. And for some of you, this is about travel as well. You're literally moving someplace. You could be picking up that anchor, and you see here that there's an anchor at the bottom, and you may be anchoring elsewhere. And I feel like you're just leaving the past behind, and you're taking what it is that you have, your pride, your heart, your, whatever it is that you have left is what I'm hearing, and you're moving forward here. Because you have clarity, Moon in reverse. I love this for you. You have clarity after a time of feeling stuck. So this is wonderful. So just to clarify what's going on here, no wonder why Spirit wanted so many cards with the Three of Swords, because some of you can see that and think immediately, uh-oh, what's going to happen? But like I said, intuitively, I read the cards, and the Three of Air says, yes, you have been through something painful, Libra. However, again, this is from the past showing up here. Now you're planning your future on moving forward, releasing the heavy burdens. Finally, you've learned some sort of lesson, spiritual lesson. Now you're able to move forward here because you have clarity with the Moon, something you were stuck in. You're finally going to see it rolling. I like it. Let's take a look and see what your hopes and what your fears are for the month of March. What are your hopes and what are your fears? Okay, they're showing me a passport right now. So maybe you just renewed a passport, Libra, or you just were looking at a passport, or maybe you will be holding your passport here in the month of March. Please take it as it resonates. There's the Chariot. I love it. You just got the Chariot showing up here in your energy of you finally moving forward, and you have the Wheel. So this is triple confirmation here from Spirit. Yes. The hope is for forward movement regarding your love life. You want to attract the love that you desire. You want to be in that relationship that fulfills you. There's equal give and take, that you're not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Some of you may have been walking on eggshells, or you had to really be discerning about what it is that you said or what you did. You may have been with another air sign, and there was a communication issue back and forth between you both. But I feel like there's finally movement. That's your hope. Your fear is to stay stuck where you're at, but I feel, Libra, that that's definitely not happening here with the triple wheel showing up for you. Let's take a look and clarify the Chariot. Spirit, what do we have for Libra? Hope and fear with the Chariot. Four of Wands, celebration. So Four of Wands, let's talk about 1111 energy, soulmate, twin flame here. Your hope is that you'll hit this milestone. For some of you, this is about stability in the home, in your relationships. It is about a vacation. It's the halfway to marriage card as well. Some of you may want to really bring in the marriage piece or the commitment piece. I mean, you can be with somebody for 20 years, Libra, and not be married, but there is a sense of celebrating with a lover here. And the fear is, what if things don't turn out the way that you had hoped? What if events get canceled? What if you don't reach this level of milestone in a relationship? Or what if there's no forward movement? But I do see celebration. But let's take a look, Libra, and see what your final outcome is for March 2022. Whoa, that shot out here. So let's take a look. We have double nines. Double nine showing up. So just to let you know here, especially when you get two nines, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Nine of Air, Nine of Swords. So what this is saying is there's a completion, a major accomplishment here. There's an ending coming in for you. So I feel like for a lot of you, this ending is bringing a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. There's finally forward movement, and you will see here that you'll be celebrating with this Three of Cups, celebrating leaving the past energy or pain, because the Nine of Air does resemble anxiety, fear, staying up at night. What keeps you up awake at night? But you have double of them. So what that's telling me is it's crossing it out because you're determined to move forward. 9 of Wands is the card here, Libra, of the wounded warrior. It's about you having that determination, that motivation. And remember what I said in the very beginning. You're very set on something very specific this month in March. You're taking the action, the persistence, discipline, and you have the strength to really let go of something. 6 of Swords energy, moving on, leaving the past in the past and journeying to something better. And the wonderful news about this, Libra, is that you're coming out stronger. So whatever it is that you've been dealing with for the last maybe 6 months, maybe the last 2 years, maybe the last 6 years, whatever this is for you, Libra, it's done. There's an ending here. You're finally ready to move forward in a brand new energy. So let's take a look and clarify what these double nines mean. Let's get one more card here from the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. What do we have here for Libra? Double 9, Spirit. Double endings. Bringing a completion, a sense of accomplishment here. I'll be curious if the World shows up. Let's take a look and clarify. King of Pentacles, even better. You've rose to the top here. You've put in the work here, Libra. You are fully committed to your love. Self-love to somebody else here. You are committed to settling down, really bringing a lot of stability, abundance, and commitment to your life here. And that's what the double 9 says. You're finally reaching the point where you want to be. Whatever level that is, it's going to be different for all of you Libras, especially if you're single. It could be finally open the doorway to having this new energy come in. For some of you in a relationship, you could be fully committing, taking something to the next level, finally leaving something in the past. For others of you, you're standing high and proud on your own 2 feet. Maybe you're leaving a situation that you've been stuck in for quite some time. And I feel like you are working on your material world at this time. The Pentacles can represent your finances. It can represent your own health, your own prosperity, your own material gains here. So when this King of Pentacles shows up, I feel like you're really stepping into your power here, Libra, and you're bossing up in whatever direction that is for you. But double 9s, bringing the endings, is bringing you to the top here. So this is really great. Let's take a look, Libra, and see what the wisdom of the Oracle has for you. Let's see here. Wisdom of the Oracle for Libra. Spirit, what do we have for Libra? Thank you. Fork in the road. Fork in the road. Yep, and that's the energy. You have the choice card that showed up for you in the beginning with the Lovers. So there's a choice that's going to be coming in here regarding your relationship. And like I said here, Libra, whatever seeds you are planting in the month of March are going to affect the next 5 to 10 years for you, but in a very positive way. So you may be feeling like you have a very important decision to make here. But also, this is card 13, Fork in the Road, which is the Death card in Tarot, and that's about transformation. It is a time of endings. It's a time of rebirth, a new chapter. You've outgrown this cycle. It's about letting go and letting God now. Let's take a look and read to you what the relationship message is. And this is about time to make decisions, considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Owning up to your obligations to make a necessary choice. And the relationship message is this. You've reached a moment in truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion or walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you are willing to do. Invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice, Libra. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. I love this here. And do remember, every choice has a consequence, Libra. So I feel like you will make a decision to either further your dreams by choosing the left or by choosing the right. So it says here, will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroad. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. I love this, and that's what I was getting from the very beginning for you, is that there are changes coming in that will affect your future love in a huge, powerful way, but in a better way here. Let's take a look, Libra, and see what your soul wants you to really take a look at and question at this time. Spirit, what do you have for Libra? Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. And this plays in with exactly what we've been talking about as well, Libra. Your soul wants you to really focus on this question and ask yourself this, not only throughout the month of March, but even throughout the rest of the year. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change, Libra? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action, Libra, is this. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the changes you are going through. Feel your heart. Take a breath and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. I love this for you. Really beautiful reading, kind of deep, very intense. I feel on a collective level, Libra, that a lot of you are going to be going through some major changes of the heart in the month of March that will affect the years to come here. All right, we're going to get a few messages here from your power animals. So Libra, at this time, I'll just ask that you take a deep breath in from the solar plexus. Close your eyes. Tune into that third eye chakra. That is the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Maybe it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild, domesticated, mystical or magical. Perhaps it is an animal of yours that has crossed over, or maybe one that you had as a child, or maybe you currently have at this time. There is no right or wrong answer, Libra. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you Librans who would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post whatever animal you just seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of the month and post right back here on this channel. So do make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already, Libra. All right, let's get your messages. We have Electric Eel Spirit. It says, bring your ideas to life. This is about planting those seeds and manifesting. Like I said in the very beginning, you have the Fool energy in the past, which is about taking a leap of faith, which I feel like you have done after this spiritual awakening that you've had here. But now it is time to manifest. It's time to bring those ideas to life. What do you want your love life to look like? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, in 10 years? And it's time to take the action steps behind it here, Libra. So really beautiful message. We have koi fish spirit. There is always enough. Absolutely. Especially for those of you that are single out there, there are plenty of fish in the sea that'll align and match with your energy. And not everybody is the same. They're telling me right now that some of you may have been attracting the same type of energy for quite some time. And it may have deterred you from opening your heart up to new energy. And I feel like, yes, people have certain traits or certain types that they like here, but open yourself up to the creative side. Maybe dating somebody or being with somebody that you never thought you would may actually spark something deeper within you here, Libra. And that's the message I'm getting from koi fish. We have grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. So yes, you have taken a leap here in the past. Like I said here, taking a leap is going to require you to go all in. And I see that happening with the double nines and that King of Pentacles. You're climbing to the top and you're taking a bigger leap than you've ever taken in your whole life here. But this is you taking a risk on your love, your future here regarding love. So take that leap of faith because it will be beautiful here. And believe in yourself with Squirrel. Believe that this is possible. Believe that you are worthy, Libra. Believe that you are beautiful inside and out, that you have what it takes to attract and call in this soulmate union here. Because it's a very important soul contract between you and another person, whether you are currently in this contract or they are coming in here. I feel like this is about belief for you. So believe that you are the creator of your reality, that you are actually a very magnificent manifester here, Libra. And you may be saying, well, Melissa, if I'm such a good manifester, why didn't I attract this love many years ago? But remember that we have soul contracts that we need to fulfill, Libra. And sometimes that contract is with ourselves and we have to remain single for a period of time, or we have to go through the same cycle of meeting the same type of person. Maybe we haven't learned the lessons entirely. Maybe this is about you really showing how to love unconditionally, not only others, but more importantly, yourself, Libra. So everything that you have been through up until now is going to really set you on this clear path of making a decision that is in your highest good. All right. Last but not least, we're going to get a message here for you from the crystal spirits. And I will read to you before we wind down your reading, the relationship message. Let's see here. We have pedalite. This is a very powerful stone here. And it actually kind of looks like opal, which is your stone, Libra. So pedalite, very beautiful, showing up. It's also card 42. When you break that down, 4 and 2 equals 6. And that is the card of the lovers. So let's just take a look here and see what pedalite's message for you is. This is about witnessing. It's about the observer, an ability to detach, the impersonal quality of the universe. And this is the message from Spirit. There are times when you are emotionally too close to a situation to come to a real conclusion. It's also possible that what is really going on can't be seen by analyzing the details and guessing at the moment at the motives for someone else's behavior may be triggering you. Right now, the way forward is to step back, do nothing, and observe the dynamic between you and another person. Soon, everything will become clear. And by you being the observer, you'll find that you didn't really need to do anything to change this situation. It has a life of its own, and it's offering you a valuable lesson. Sometimes we want to fix something right away when all we are invited to do is to hold space and listen. So pedalite is a stone that assists us in learning how to be the observer. So I feel like this may be a piece of that hermit energy as well. You have the King of Air here. So this could be your energy, making sure that instead of maybe speaking up more or instead of having, maybe the last word or having to be seen or heard, Libra, this could be in a relationship. If you're in one, this can be about you just stepping back and observing the relationship because it'll speak for itself. It says that carrying, meditating, or wearing the stone allows us to step out of emotional reactivity and into a being of compassionate witness. It allows us to rise above emotion and observe from a place of non-attachment. So remember earlier, Libra, when we got that King of Cups energy, and I mentioned that he's emotionally evolving. That's what this is all about. You are stepping back. Maybe in the past you were a reactor, and I feel like this is more for those of you that are in a relationship. You may have been, or even if you are single, this could have been past relationships. I feel like you've reacted based on specific triggers that really triggered you. But now you've learned those deep lessons I spoke of earlier, and you're just stepping back and you're letting something play out, because that in itself speaks more about the situation and about yourself than anything ever could here. So you're learning some really beautiful, deep things at this time that's going to open you up to a whole plethora of possibilities here in the future. So Libra, very deep, intense, powerful reading for you regarding love in the month of March. I certainly hope this resonates. Do know that you will be moving forward in whatever choice and decisions you make this month will be beneficial to your future self. So if this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Do like, share, comment your power animal, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm sending all of you wonderful Librans a lot of love and light. Till next time.